Hi. So we're going to talk again today about procrastination. Yep, I've been talking about procrastination a hell of a lot recently because it is one of the number one things that the clients I work with and just generally people I talk to really do seem to struggle with. So this pattern of they've got something that they really do want to do or work on, something that is important to them in some way, some goal or intention that they know is going to get them to where they want to be, whether that be in their health, their fitness, their work, their relationships, their life in general. But for some reason, they just don't seem to be taking the action towards it. They even know a lot of the steps they need to take to get there, but they just can't seem to often get themselves started towards it or keep the momentum going. And so we've talked already, and if you haven't checked out my previous videos on procrastination and blogs, then make sure you do, because we have talked about the fact that, well, firstly, you've got to double check that the thing you're wanting to take action on, that you're procrastinating over, really is important to you. That it really is something that is your should to bear. And when I say that, meaning we put all these shoulds on us, I should do that, I should do that. And actually, when we look into it, we realise that a lot of them really aren't our shoulds. They are the shoulds of society, of the media, of culture, of religion, of our parents, of our peers, of our friends. And actually, when it really comes down to it, they're not things that are important to us in moving forwards to really live the lives that we want to live. So firstly, double check that whatever it is that you are procrastinating over and yet you keep thinking, I really should be doing that, check that it's your should to bear. And when you've done that and you have that list of things that really are important to you, but yeah, you're still struggling to move forwards on, then I'm going to give you a few tips, 3 tips today that are a great way to get you started. Because that's often the hardest bit, isn't it? Actually getting started. And I suppose, why is getting started the hardest bit? It's because of this. It's because our mind brings up a million different thoughts of resistance when we are about to get started on something. So I wonder if this is familiar. Oh, I can't really be bothered. Oh, I haven't really got time. How long is it going to take? Am I going to know what I'm doing? How am I going to know how to do it? What will people think about me doing that? What if I fail in it and it doesn't work? What if I succeed in it and it does work? What will that mean? All of these self-doubts, basically, this limiting self-talk pops up when we're about to do something that is something slightly different for us, or that is a bit of a change, or is something that actually is important to us but could mean that things in our life look different after we've done it. They come up because our unconscious mind has a job of protecting us. And so it even can protect us from things that consciously we know are good for us, but can feel like there's a bit of fear there, there's a bit of the unknown there. And so our unconscious mind often throws these thoughts at us because it wants to keep us safe and protect us. And to keep us safe and protect us, often that's about keeping us playing small and keeping us comfortable in our little bubbles. And so our job in our conscious minds is to see whether we can combat these thoughts that come in. So I've got 3 ways of you doing that. Now, the first one is to have a mantra. Have something that you say to yourself when those thoughts creep in and you know you want to take action on something, but you're not. My mantra is something that is quite a common one. You can absolutely use it. It's something that lots of other people use. It is, do it anyway. So in my mind, I've got this thing that I really think I should do, and it's important to me, but my mind's telling me not to do it for a million different reasons. And then my words say, do it anyway. Do it anyway, Joe. Yeah, I'm scared. Do it anyway. Yeah, I can't really be bothered. Do it anyway. Yeah, I don't really know if I know how to do it. Do it anyway. And when I keep repeating that to myself and start taking action as I repeat it, then it often, just that simple act can override some of those other limiting thoughts that I have. Now, another way of doing that is to have what people refer to as a starting ritual. So, for example, if you have heard of Mel Robbins, who is a fantastic kind of personal development author and speaker and mentor and coach, she has a starting ritual that she calls the 5-second rule. So it's as simple as counting down from 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because in that moment of counting down from 5 to 1, your head, your mind hears that blast off almost at the end, that kind of rocket ship taking action, taking flight, zooming up, soaring up into the universe. And that's a really powerful intention and thought to put into your mind. So the idea is that by counteracting those other limiting thoughts with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then getting up and taking action, then you utilize that moment where an idea comes in, or you utilize the moment where actually you do want to do something, but if you leave it too long, even 6 or 7 to 10 seconds, then you're unlikely to do it because the other voices come in. So I want you to give that a go and see whether a starting ritual can work for you. Now, the last one is to use your physical body. So to use your physiology to change the state of what's going on in here. So often when we get too much in our own heads, then we can find ourselves really procrastinating over stuff and overthinking things and feeling overwhelmed. So the obvious answer is to get out of your head for a bit, get into your body, because that will change your state and it will change the thoughts that are going on in here. So next time you are procrastinating over something that you know is important to you, I want you simply to jump up. Do some star jumps, punch the air a few times, dance to your favourite song. And as you're doing it, I want you to think about the future vision. Think about what the tasks that you're procrastinating over currently are working towards. What actually is the end vision? I want you to imagine having that thing. It might be a tiny, simple thing. It might be something massive, maybe for your life, for your business, but I want you to really feel it and imagine it as you're moving your body around and get into that energy and that state, so that when you've done that, you're much more likely to then get cracking on the actions you need to take to get you to that beautiful place. So I want you to try out all 3 of these and see which ones work for you, and then let me know. I'd love to know. So make sure you drop me a comment, send me a message to tell me which one of these seems to work best for you, and maybe why you feel like it works best for you. Also, make sure to head over to my website and scroll down to the bottom of any page so you can join my tribe, where you will be receiving fortnightly emails with lots of different tools, tips, strategies, all things mindset, positivity, personal growth, so that you can really start getting out of your own way and move forwards in a way that is completely aligned to the life that you want to live. You can start really living on purpose. It's been lovely to have you with me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.